Hi everybody and welcome to my channel, and this is my Pandora June hits and misses video. So I have lots that I want to share, including this third order from the Pandora summer sale. And then I pulled every bracelet that I wore during the month of June, and it was a busy month. There were a lot of events and quick trips. So let's get started. So we'll start with this unboxing here, and everything came in one box. And fingers crossed that Pandora has my order correct, and I have 2 charms inside. So I'm just gonna pull the first one out. I think I do need to get some scissors, but you can probably already see which charm this one is. I made a video asking for help choosing which Marvel charms that were in that 50% off sale to add to my bracelet. My bracelet so far just has Spider-Man, and I'll share that with you soon. But I had a lot of responses, and I looked at each of those carefully, and I did decide to go with this one here. So this is the Black Widow. And as you can see, she's got that little red Black Widow symbol on her outfit at the front there. And it kind of matches the red enamel of her eyes. They use black enamel with her eyes and her eyebrows. There's no nose, but a little tiny mouth. And here's the back of the charm. So there's a little bit of an ombre effect with the red in her hair. It kind of fades to silver at the bottom. There's a little bit of difference, I know, with each of these charms. I remember looking at these ones in the store. So ordering online, you can't be too fussy which one that you get, but I think I'm fairly happy with this one. It looks pretty consistent, and I am very happy. So let me share my Spider-Man bracelet with you, and I'll just add this charm on it. And I received quite a few comments that said that Black Widow would match Spider-Man really well, and I totally agree. It really does blend in nicely. I did not order Hulk. I may regret that in the future, but I don't want to collect every Marvel charm, just the ones that kind of feel right for me. And Hulk is such a bright green. To be honest, I kind of wish they did just a different tone of green. It's not the green that I remember Hulk being. And I knew if I added Hulk to this bracelet, he would be the star, and it would be so hard to kind of make him feel right with the rest of the charms that I have. So I did decide just to go with the Black Widow. And then to get free shipping, I had to add one more charm to my order. So let me share that one with you. And it's called the Mother and Puppy Love. So I had to order like an extra $20-some in order to get free shipping. So it was kind of a no-brainer to get a charm rather than pay the $10. And this one is absolutely adorable. It was a little bit of an afterthought, but I do have a puppy and I am his mommy. And I think this one is absolutely adorable with the little black enamel eyes and the black nose. And the way that the ears on this puppy kind of folds down like that, that's my dog's relaxed pose. So I think this one is really sweet. There is an inscription on this heart, and it says, always by your, and I'm trying to read that. What does that say? I thought it said side, but I'm not sure. Always by your side? Okay, Pandora needs to step up their inscriptions, because if with the zoom I can't make it out, that's not a good sign. But I think that says side. I'll have to look at the description. Look at the little paw on the little baby puppy right there. Doesn't that look like it's a little heart? And then, yeah, there is. There's like little heart-shaped paws at the bottom there. And the back of the charm has some little furry details and that tail. And again, that's perfect for my dog. That's exactly, he's kind of a little scruffy mutt. And what I'm also noticing is that this charm is not a flipper. So let's take a look at it again from the front. It's gonna hang properly on a bracelet. So super happy that I did pick this one up, even though it was a bit of an afterthought. And now let's take a look at all of the bracelets that I wore in June. And I am once again really appreciating Pandora's older two-tone charms. I have been so drawn to this bracelet lately and picking it out for a lot of my dressier occasions. And this one is full of meaningful charms. I did build this bracelet in a series with you. A lot of these are gifts from my husband. And I won't go over all of these charms again because you've seen this bracelet multiple times. But this bracelet I did really enjoy in June, and I also wore this new two-tone design. This one's a little bit blingier because it has the CZs compared to this one. This one, I don't think there's any CZs on here. Oh, I didn't realize that before. I guess other than this little clip right there, but no, not a lot of CZs, just very understated. Whereas this one is a little bit more blingy with these 14 karat charms. And even just adding in this green topaz adds that little extra shimmer. So I have a particular dress that I got to wear twice, and I love the dress. It's got some greens in there, and this bracelet matched it perfectly. I think I was probably designing it with that dress in mind. I also wore this bracelet. I tend to wear the Pandora Shine and the gold more in summertime. I'm more attracted to these warm, bright colors in summer. This bracelet is an absolute favorite of mine, and a lot of these charms are retired now. I like the combination of the texture, like in this rose and in these clips. These clips were in the summer sale. I was so tempted to get a second pair, but I managed to resist. But I like the texture on these charms combined with the gold. I just think the contrast is beautiful. And my favorite charm on here is this little scarecrow. And I also wore this bracelet here. I think of this one as my bumblebee bracelet. It's a little bit more nature inspired with some flowers and some bees. This bracelet clasp is beautiful, and I kind of think I want to be adding another one of these bracelets to my collection. The open work tree, family tree I believe it's called, it really stands out so pretty when you're wearing it. And there is an inscription that says family on it. So this is such a beautiful clasp. A lot of these charms are retired now, like this little bee right here. It's such a shame that Pandora retired that one. It's so sweet. And this is the locket and petites that Pandora did. And I love the sound that the petites make in the locket. It's just a really fun charm sound, if you know what I mean. And then in the center here, I do have some duplicates because I fell in love with these enamel charms combined with shine. I just thought that they worked so beautiful with gold. And when I enjoyed the first set so much, I managed to get the second set. I think one pre-loved and one at 50% off, and no regrets having both of these bracelets put together. I only have one of this Murano that has shine on it, and that I kind of regret that I didn't get more than one. So being that I only have one, I put it right in the center of this bracelet. And right here is the You Are My Sunshine disc. And this one is really sweet. And then the white orchid. So as you can see from my Pandora Shine, and a lot of these were initially released as brand new releases, they are wearing fantastic. They look brand new. And Pandora Shine, I think it got a bit of an unfair review from a lot of collectors because a lot of people do prefer the two tones and the gold. And there is a lot of difference between the 14 karat gold and what Shine came out. Like Shine is definitely brighter. It was like an 18 karat gold plating. And then they switched it over to a 14 karat gold plating. So I do have some of both. I am trying to focus more on the real gold versus the plating. I don't think I'm going to be adding too much more of the gold plating to my collection, but never say never because Pandora does some beautiful designs, and we'll see what comes in the future. This bangle is from the Pandora Essence line. It's one of my very few Rulala purchases that I made. And I just added these little Pandora Me dangles on here. In the summer sale, Pandora still had these little spacers included in the sale for like, I think it was like $7, or it was so reasonable. I didn't purchase any new ones because I have quite a few of them already. but they do separate the little dangles quite nicely. I only have 2 of the pink, but I'm actually thinking of pulling it off, as these little pink spacers take away a lot of attention from the dangles. But this was so fun to wear in June, just the feeling of it on your wrist, and it just felt so happy to wear this. And I did combine this with either a plain bangle, and this one here is the Heart of Winter bangle with the little heart on the clasp. I do like the bangles that are rounded, and this one was really fun just to combine with other bracelets like the ones that you see here. This is the Pandora Me in gold, and I added the new little bead dangle. So remember I said I wasn't trying to get too much more plated jewelry in my collection? Well, this one was a must-have for me, and this one is beautiful. No regrets. If you guys can pick up this little bee, highly recommend it. Look at the detail from the side and from underneath. It's just so realistic looking. Pandora really outdid themselves with this little bee dangle. And when you're outside in the sunshine, that little gold glass just glows. And so I love it on this Pandora Me. And I even kept the little star on the other side just because I thought the 2 blacks look nice together. And I really like this gold Me stacked with silver. So I either stacked it with the bangle or this beads and pave bracelet here. This one I really like because it has the traditional clasp, and I am not a fan of the little tiny lobster clasp bracelets. I just don't like doing them myself. And then these are some Essence bracelets that I did wear in the month of June. As you can see, I was kind of going for these lighter colors. I really like this pink moonstone. And then I think this is the blue lace agate right in the center, and I have a beautiful one. And then on this one here, it's again the lighter tones. I've got the mother of pearl and gold. Oh my goodness, look at that design. Isn't that pretty? And yeah, I'm thinking of replacing this one. I'm not quite sure I like it on this design, but we'll see. And then this Essence bracelet here with the silver and that blue mother of pearl combined with the little black. This one is really nice kind of as a casual look, especially because of the beaded bracelet. This little Perfect Posey necklace is one of my new additions in the previous month. And I was a little bit sad to realize that I cannot remove it off of this bracelet just because of these little square ends that say Pandora. And so that was a little bit sad. I know I could snip this and then I have this as a pendant, but for now I haven't. And I've actually been wearing this. I wore it for like a week straight, and I showered with it, slept with it. It was super comfortable and it's soft. And I really enjoyed this necklace. It's been really fun. And it combines really well with some leather bracelets. So I thought I would show you my leather bracelets. In the summertime, I tend to wear the leathers a lot compared to winter. I just find them really comfortable and easy. So actually, yeah, I did wear all of these leather bracelets during the month of June. So let me just show you them very quickly. This brown tan leather is my favorite design that Pandora has ever created for leathers. This little clasp, the way it comes together, it's so easy to take on and off, but there's just enough resistance that it doesn't fall off. Like it just, I don't know, it feels really secure on, and this is adjustable so you can kind of extend it or tighten it. I do like putting a double clip on here, just makes it really easy to put the bracelet together, and it kind of keeps the charms in place as well. And as you can see, I have some older Pandora charms on here. From the old raised flower over here, the roses, the lighter wood, the captivating amber in the center. And this one is called Swirls and Dots, and this is vintage Pandora. This ivory leather bracelet I've kept together for quite a while because I really like the shades of enamel that Pandora has on these older Vines charms. So the blue, the red, and this one, I think they call it beige, but it has a little bit of an olive green tone to it. And I think it looks really nice with this color of leather. And on this black leather bracelet, I have my summer fruit design. This is one that Pandora released last year. And I live in an area where there's a lot of fruit trees and U-picks and strawberry fields. And this one just really kind of reminds me of home, right? So I've got the cherries clips. These are really old Pandora clips with some enamel cherries. This little lemon wedge was in the 50% off sale, so it is retired now, but the Pandora didn't include these two in the 50% off sale, the little cherry dangle and the strawberry. And then I added in this Murano because it reminds me of strawberry blossoms and all the other blossoms that you see in the fruit trees. The enamel on this cherry leaf is perfect. Pandora did the most perfect shade of green. And I designed this bracelet for the month of June because there are a few local wineries that do wine and movies, and they're super fun to attend. They're like outdoor movies, and we always bring strawberries with us. So I added the little strawberry right there. These beautiful Muranos are now retired. And then here is the movie mask, or I think it's called the movie mask, but it says to be or not to be on top. And you've got the comedy and the tragedy. I've got the little old card charm on here. This one is so cute. Look at the little tail lights and the heart where the license plate goes. Just to kind of, you know, driving around to the wineries. And then of course I have to add this charm. And this one you've got the wine glass with the grapes and then the wine bottle on the other side. So this one is just a really quick design, but I'm really enjoying it. And then on the teal leather bracelet of this particular design, I kind of put back what I originally had. I was a little bit sentimental, missed my original design, so I put it all back together. And I've got those cowrie shells. I think they're available on Rue. I think they were even in that 50% off sale. I keep mentioning that sale. These older little blingy orange charms here, they just shine outside, just the faceting on those, with the scuba blue one in the center. And then I have the compass rose with that creamy enamel. And this one is just really fun, and it's a nice casual design. And the last bracelet design I want to share with you is my camping bracelet. I really enjoy just taking off and going on a one-night trip camping in a tent. I just find that so fun and relaxing. And so the charms that I have on here, I've got like the little owl. One of my favorite things to do is with a propane lantern, play card games at night. I just love doing that with my family. And then I've got the little fox with the little blue eyes and a little bit of foliage there because we're in the outdoors. The 3 different color Muranos just absolutely make this bracelet for me. And I don't typically do multiple colors, but this one, it just works. And probably because of this little dangle here, this is one of my favorite Pandora dangles. And you've got the tent with the moon and the stars and that little orange CZ for the campfire. And as you can see, it's oxidizing a little bit and it's getting even better details. And then on the background, you've got the water, the lake, and the mountains. And that is exactly where I live. We live on a lake with some mountains surrounding the lake, and it's just beautiful. I love this dangle so much. I've got the little night moon and sun open work charm there, another little owl. I've got the fox and the little bunny rabbit, and this one's super sweet. This one reminds me of my kids for some reason. So this is my last leather bracelet design, and the other bracelets that I wore in the month of June are some Disney bracelets. They're just so colorful and playful. So this is my little mermaid bracelet design. I don't know, I'm kind of combining that green and the purple because that's what I remember Ariel having. And this little open work heart was included in the 50% off sale. I think it's on Rue La La. It's absolutely stunning. Highly recommend this one. I've got some older retired charms on here. There's Sebastian, Flounder, he's so cute. These are the dogwood clips in purple. And yeah, just a few other little charms that reminded me of the Little Mermaid. And then another design that I wore that's Disney is this one here that's got a lot of the pastel colors. This is a full bracelet and it has some weight to it. So this one, I think the colors, it just works for summertime with the lighter colors. Here is this little cutie that's gonna have a friend released for him soon under Munsters Inc. And yeah, I'm not gonna go through all of these charms, just kind of quickly show you all the different ones that I have on here. And this is just a really nice bracelet design, and I'm really happy with how random it is, but yet it's all kind of in that same tone. And then another design that I wore, and this one is my later Star Wars bracelet design. Sorry, my voice is starting to go out. I don't usually talk this much. So this is a longer video. This is the Star Wars design that I created. It's a little bit lighter compared to my black and gold one. And I found myself wearing this one more than once in the month of June. I really enjoy these charms that I have on here. And I enjoy adding these matte green Muranos to go with this little swamp dangle that Yoda has there in the background, that swamp. And then, I don't know, I just, for some reason, this bracelet makes me happy. I like the colors on here. And this is the last bracelet that I'm going to be sharing with you. And these are the new feather Muranos, and they're so pretty. I do want to add more of these to my collection. I'm particularly drawn to that blue and the gold and that ombre effect that it has. It's just the most perfect shade of a lavender pink that they've included. It doesn't overtake this Murano. And then the other charms that I have on here with the bee, this little teal pave daisy right there. This little feather dangle matches so cute with this little gecko. He is so cute. And he doesn't, like, he's flipping upside down right now, but when you're wearing this bracelet, he doesn't flip. He tends to stay more upright. And then I've got the little ladybug Murano glass on here, the little gardening can and trowel, and then the little bluebird, I'm saying bluebird, but I think he's called the springbird. He's got blue eyes at the end. And the colors on here just seem to match a lot. So I did wear this one also in the month of June. I am interested in picking up more of these Muranos because I was thinking about creating a two-tone look with them. And I'm just gonna pull together here some two tones. And do you see what I mean? Just that little bit of gold. Look how nice it goes with 14 karat gold and two-tone charms. So that was a lot of talking and a lot of bracelets. So I hope that you enjoyed this longer video. I know some people prefer shorter, some prefer longer, but I honestly did wear all of these bracelets in the month of June. It was a busy month. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope that you're all doing well, and take care. Bye-bye.